Hi, welcome to Everything Embedded. In this video, I would like to talk about why should you use virtual computers or virtual machines really. So even if you are an average computer user, as most of us used to be or are, if you use virtual machines, they could be very useful. They could be helpful in day-to-day situations. In fact, I would suggest that you at least have one virtual computer running on your system which you can use to safely browse the internet. I'll explain in a minute why. So I have this virtual machine, a virtual computer which is running Ubuntu. So as you can imagine, most of the websites these days, if you are trying to download some songs or some MP3 downloads or other things, those websites are actually loaded with lots of viruses and trojans and other things really. So if you are browsing such websites inside a virtual computer, it's not going to affect your main computer. So in my case, I have my main physical computer is an Apple Mac. So to keep that computer safe, I have a virtual machine which is running Ubuntu, and I browse these websites from from within the virtual machine really. So if there are any viruses or any harmful programs, they'll be only infecting my virtual computer, not my real computer. So that way your real computer is always protected, and you can always create a new virtual computer if you want to, and just delete this one really if it is infected with viruses or other dangerous Trojan or malwares. So if you are one of those people who downloads MP3s, or if you visit some risky websites, then I think from a security perspective, it is always better to do such activities inside a virtual computer. At least your main computer will not be infected. So that could be one useful aspect of using a virtual computer. So I would seriously suggest that you have at least one virtual computer with you, which you can use for such purposes. And the other reason is virtual computer allows you to take snapshots. So what I mean by snapshot is that you can always revert back to the previous state. So even if you accidentally delete some files, so let me show you what I mean by actually showing it on the screen. So there is an option called a snapshot. So this is currently there is no snapshot taken. So if I say virtual machine snapshot, take a snapshot, so it will do its stuff and it will take the snapshot, and it will take some time. And if you look, so you see it has taken a snapshot now. So this was the original one where we started from, and this is where we are now. So how is this exactly useful? So let me close this again. So for example, I have a file called apple.jpg, a nice Apple logo. Say if you accidentally delete this file for some reason, the file gets deleted, or there could be many other things which you may have done to your virtual computer, which you don't know really. There could be many things going on, some accidentally you have deleted files, or you have downloaded some harmful programs, or your virtual computer is not starting. So what to do in that state? So if you go to so there is an option called as, now if you want to get that file again, the Apple logo, you can always go back to say snapshot, revert to the snapshot. So it will say restore the snapshot, say yes. So let us see if it restores the Apple logo back. So I'm just trying to revert back to the previous snapshot state. So this is happening as we speak. I don't know how long this is going to take, but yeah, we'll just see. If it is take too long, I'll just mention the time, how much time did it took to revert back to the previous snapshot. But this is a very useful feature really. So even if you're as I said, even if you're an average computer user, and even if you are not a software developer, I think it will be better it's always a good idea to use virtual computers, and they are free. It does not cost you anything, and you can run them on laptops or even on desktops or any other kind of computers. So always a good idea from a safety point of view as well. And they are very useful. So as you can see now, our Apple logo has appeared back again. So even though I accidentally deleted the file permanently, so since I took a snapshot before, so my file is back now. Here it is. The Apple logo is back. And if I go to again to look at what are the snapshots available in the system, so here it is. So I've restored back to the previous state, but all my snapshots and everything is back. I can take as many snapshots as I want to, which means you could take snapshots at various levels, and you can go back to various levels if you want to, just in case. It is generally used by software developers really, because we have to test our applications in many different scenarios, and we don't want to install or create those scenarios again and again. So what we normally do is we create these various scenarios using these snapshots, and then just keep going back and forth to test our application. So that way it saves us time, and it also proves that our stuff works or not. Hopefully you will find this small tip interesting and useful, and you, like me, you will also start using virtual computers. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and cheers and bye bye.